Hello. Welcome, everybody. What's up? I'm Nika Simone. I'm Nika Simone. I am your host, Nika Simone. Welcome to the Nika Simone Show. I'm Nika Simone, the 6'2" diva from West Covina.
Lights, camera, action. Welcome to the show. Couldn't leave it alone, cause you know the crew on. You know it don't stop, keep grinding to the top. Soon as the beat drop, you know the crew gon' rock. Skills keeps it real, that's the word.
Look like old black Chinese woman.
What up?
God damn it.
I can't even say it.
It's insane. The West is back.
There's not a better crew. Dream team of radio. Everybody
Been here, man.
That's all the water you get. We on a budget in this bitch.
Turn the keys, now let's make this thing go. I'd like to welcome y'all to the Nika Simone Show. Come on, Nika Simone, girl, you got it going on. Nika Simone, girl, you got it going on. Nika Simone, girl, you got it going on.
ESC and not Sports Center, sexy chest.
Ebola sign, that's what it is. Ebola sign.
See you next week.
Nika Simone Show.
Nika Simone Show.
Hey, stop! Little girl, stop! Look, I need to borrow your hoverboard. Where is he? Here. There! He's on a hoverboard! The board! Give it board!
Very familiar about all this.
The bus don't work on water! Unless you've got power!
Oh my gosh, like, welcome to the Nika Simone Show. I am Nika Simone, the 6'2" diva from West Covina, 6'2" and some change for my Foxhole fans. Oh my goodness, I remember that movie and I loved it so much. I was so in love with Michael J. Fox. Like, I just thought he was the most adorablest thing, especially as as McFly. I was in the building we have with us today. First off, my fam isn't here right now. I apologize. Andrea is very, very sick, so you guys wish her well. Follow her at Andrea 3 Stacks. Wish her well. She's not feeling well, so she's out again this week. We miss you, love. London is actually back this week, you guys. So, he's been on hiatus for a while. Hopefully when he comes back today, he'll be able to tell us where he's been. It's exciting news. It's just exciting news for someone that you've seen grinding, you know what I mean, to get to where he's going. Skills is performing in Riverside, so he'll be in here shortly as well. Wish him safe travels if you're watching right now. Remember, at any point in time, if you want to get into the conversation, give your opinion, give us a call at 323-965-1600 and let us know how you feel. In the building today we have, a rapper, producer.
Yeah.
Metaphor the Great in the building.
Thank you for having me, Nika.
I appreciate you for, Andrea met you out and about, huh?
Yeah, out and about. It was a DX party.
Yeah.
It was a DX party, and we was chopping it up, and she told me about the show, man. I was like, yeah, I'd like to be a part of that.
We had Justin here. He did a great interview here. I appreciate him for coming through.
Oh yeah, Justin's a good guy. The company man.
Yes.
The company man.
It's so funny with technology today. That's why I brought in the video, because it made me think of my girlfriend was texting. I'm texting back and forth with my girlfriend, right?
Of course.
And when you really know a person, and based off of their, dots and their emoji faces, you'll catch yourself laughing out loud because you just seen their face through their text message. Right. Like, we don't even have to talk no more face to face. And it made me think of this Back to the Future, and I started to think of what were some things in that movie that are here today. You know what I mean? Like that hover skateboard. I've never seen that.
That exists.
Does it?
That exists. They do have that. I've seen it. I don't think it's not like in the X Games or anything like that yet, but I have.
They made it. It's not considered a sport.
Right. It's out there. I've seen it on stuff.
Really?
That exists. Of course, you could put the Lamborghini doors like the DeLorean now on the hatchback, on anything. There's probably a lot of stuff from the movie that we didn't even pay any attention to that is everyday life now.
Did you think life was going to actually? I really thought by the year 2000 or something, we was going to be flying in cars. And then I really thought about it. I said, we are nowhere. When they showed the first model of the flying car, I was like, nobody's going to want that shit.
Right.
We are nowhere near that space age.
And how do you regulate it? Yeah, it's too much red tape to have flying cars at this point, I think. But it's coming. And we may be closer than we think. Like,
really?
You know what I mean? Like how many things came out and you like, wow, where did that come from? Like even when you first saw a text message, and that was a big deal. So.
Remember the pager?
The two-way, the SkyTel?
Yes.
And it was real big? Yeah.
You'd be like this, hold on. You check my pager.
And you open it, and it was like, it was like a laptop on your hip. I remember that.
You talking about the Zach Morris phone?
No, the two-way, the SkyTel, and the first thing that really had ringtones. You know what I'm talking about? They were gray.
Oh. I must be
the sidekick.
Oh no, I'm talking about pagers.
Oh, the regular beeper.
The beeper, like
the digital LE, the green screen.
This one right here that you just put on the pocket.
Right. But you was balling if you had that.
Right?
It was balling out of control.
In high school, I remember like, man, I wish I had. Mom, I need a page. I need a beeper.
You need it.
And then you can figure out. Remember, you used to figure out how to spell things with the numbers.
Right.
Beat me 911.
All kind of stuff. I think that's where 143 first came. The I love you, right? From that.
Oh gosh.
Is that it?
Yeah. Instead of saying I love you, 143, you'd be like, girl, he just texted me 143. I don't know who it came from, but
that's his address. He wasn't even saying that. Like, come over now.
I didn't get no pager till it was not cool no more, and then it was like people laughed. So I loved that movie, and I just thought about technology today and the fact that we've taken so much face-to-face conversation out things. Like we'll just FaceTime, Tango, whatever free app you can find so that you can do it without actually,
Right.
And it's just like, I feel like in some ways technology has helped us, and not some ways, in a lot of ways. I just think it's us that messes it up. Like, do you feel like it's been a help or a hindrance to us?
Both. We're so like the movie The Matrix to me is real. Like,
I loved it.
That's where we at now. Everything is digital. Like you could be in a relationship and you could be head over heels in love, but if you don't put it on Facebook or Twitter, it doesn't count. Everything has to go through the digital age. It's not official until you tweet it, post it, or something to do with something digital.
I feel like the way that you still keep your your privacy is you don't post everything. You post what you want. Like, I don't post about any person I'm talking to because that's my personal business.
Right.
I don't need people trying to go see what's he about, because that's why you going to go look, and that's why you want to know.
Right.
It's a way to peep somebody out without actually going to that person's house and staying behind the bush.
Exactly. Yeah, it's stalking. That's all it is. It's stalking, and it's okay now. Like, even the first time I heard the term "so-and-so followed you," that felt creepy. Like, what do you mean? Like, he's following you. I don't know if we should use that term. Maybe he's into what I'm doing on Twitter, but, to say somebody's following you, that just shows how creepy we've gotten through technology.
Oh, my gosh.
It took the human out of the experience to me.
It has, but it has taken the human out of it. That's that wine.
Get some more. That's why. You ain't had enough. When that happens, that means you haven't had enough.
But taking I feel like it's good because it is a quicker way to meet people. It's a quicker way. When I go to somebody's Instagram, I really feel like I know them. I hate when people place nothing but memes and videos. I want to know who you are, not in a stalker way, but just because how do you get to know people? When you met friends, like what's the longest range of how long you've had a friend?
Oh, I have friends from childhood still.
Get what I'm saying? Right. Now we're adults. How do you meet adults?
Oh, you can't meet people in person no more. That's rude. Like
right.
That's just rude to introduce yourself to a young lady now, or if you do, or the opposite sex to meet in person. That's thirsty. You have to do it the right way and do it online. That's the only way you can meet people now. You can't do it in person. That is out of pocket.
I gotta know you, and I'll be like, do you have Instagram? I ain't worried about the Twitter. Okay. Let me see the Instagram. I want to know what's going on in your life.
The pictures.
Again, it's quickly for me to find out who you are a little bit. You know what I mean? You can't give it 100% to them, but I can give you at least like, okay, and then if I meet you in person and stuff starts matching up, it's like, okay, then maybe this is a cool type of individual that, okay, I'm not going to call you my best friend today, but I might hang out again if I see you out in the streets, especially trying to do this entertainment thing. I mean, just how you ran into Andrea. You don't know who somebody is when you go to these functions, but now with technology,
right?
Oh, this is who that person is. Oh, this is what that person does. When you're trying to say like, who am I supposed to know? You know what I mean?
It's the Matrix, and like I'm back to my original point. Everything has to go through digital now.
It's happening.
Everybody walks around staring down. They got us. They got us. We all took the wrong pill.
You know what's funny is I rejected the pill for the longest. Like because I wanted to start a radio show, I literally just learned how to do all this stuff, and I'm still like, today I was going back and forth with my homegirl Kaylee. She does great job on that video, our intro video, our little commercial she made for us. Thanks, Kay. But I'm trying to figure out how to send this to somewhere, and I'm just stuck. And I'm like, every way I try to do this, I do not know what I'm doing. And I text her like, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you? And she's trying to text me through it because she's in New York right now on her way to Philly. She's trying to text me through it, and I'm like, I don't get it still. Just like, I don't. And she's like, I'll just do it from here.
There you go. You knew that's where I was going with this in the first place, right? You just do it.
The Matrix. It's the greatness, though. It has its great things about it. I just hate when how it gets used for the wrong things, like naked videos and. Goodness.
I'm sorry, what's wrong with that?
I don't know. It just, I feel like it shouldn't be so easily available.
Well, I
don't mind it being there because I'm grown, but you know, it shouldn't be so easily available. Is
right,
what I'm saying.
like on a serious note, you gotta feel a little bit concerned and sorry almost for people that have to raise, you know, small children now and trying to keep them away from certain stuff, and you can't watch them all the time. And
my son is 13.
He know way more about it than you. He know way more about it.
Oh my gosh. How about I just realized he blocked me. I can't find him nowhere.
That's hilarious.
I can't find him nowhere. And the only reason why is because the girlfriend, the Matrix. Girl, Kaylee, matter of fact, speaking about you again, you must be thinking about me. She told me, she was like, hey, Jalen posted a picture the other day and his nose was bleeding and his mouth was busted, and I was wondering what happened to him. I said, what? Because he stays with my mom during the week while I work. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get to the picture. My son, I can't pull him up in no time. I said, is his name still this? Yes, his name is still this. I can't find him. I can't even find him. You know, when I've been blocked before, you know, in relationship type things. But I knew if I can find you, I can go back to your page. But he was erased. You know, I can go to your page and it'll say no posts yet, but it says you got 894 posts already. Where are they at? Oh, you blocked me. Okay, he's not in the Matrix at all when I try to look for him.
That's right. He's ducking you in the Matrix.
Wow, you know what I mean? It is crazy.
He's smart.
Very much so, especially in the day and age when you got kids, like what Mike Epps said, making bombs in the
right,
getting ready to go do, you know what I mean? God knows what.
Right, so you can imagine what they could do with a computer and some internet access. Please, and you think you're gonna catch him in his bloody nose fight that he didn't want you to know about? Please, or whatever happened, I don't know.
I think him and his friends be playing Fight Club, is what I think be happening. You know, I get he trying to find himself. I get it. We was all there. Speaking of the Matrix, his dad pays his phone bill. So when his dad don't pay his phone bill, he wants to use my phone. So then he opens up the apps and leaves it open. So anybody who tries to talk to him, it comes through my phone. Even though he'll still get it on his phone, it comes through my phone too. I don't understand how that happens, but it does.
Wow.
So he told me that he has a friend that makes YouTube videos, which isn't that the Matrix, what we talking about? That's the thing. So he has a friend that makes YouTube videos. His parents know about it. Can he be in the video? We're just gonna, you know, he just said it was gonna be like a play fighting. He didn't, you know. So I'm like, what is his parents? I need to see a video. I want to do this. So he has his friend calls me, tries to explain what it is. And
the friend called you?
But haven't you been that friend that called for your friend? So
yeah,
you can...
I'm the spokesperson. Yeah, I'm that guy. That's me.
So I'm already knowing this. You know what I mean? I'm already, okay, dude, all right. So my parents, okay, not a problem. Give me your parents' number. I'll never really hear back from this dude. So he ends up texting Jalen pictures of, and when I tell you in Arsenal, like they was going to war, believe me, I couldn't believe what it was I was seeing. These guns, I don't know nothing about a gun, so I can't name out what they was, but the stuff you see in movies.
Huh. The kids?
My son's 13.
We might need to stop talking about this subject for somebody to get indicted. Like, talking about big guns on YouTube.
And they're saying that it was, you know, it's all props. I said, okay, but what are you doing that your parents, okay, what are you acting out on YouTube?
Right.
With this stuff? He got, you know, money. I was like, no. But I'm glad because of the Matrix. I was able to, you know, corner some things because it is hard nowadays. When I try to teach my son of things that, in all honesty, when you were growing up and your parents teaching you ways, your grandparents teaching you ways, you got your big aunties, you know what I mean? It was a family helping raise, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those same tactics still work today. They really could. It's just a different world. And you try to battle against that technology because really that's for entertainment, but we actually take it as real life. And we work in our 9 to 5s. Until we make it. You know, we're not Jay-Z, but we're trying to be Jay-Z and Beyonce in our relationships. But we not even working how hard Beyonce worked in her to be in the genre of music she is. That's a working woman.
It is.
And you sitting up on your ass not doing shit. And that's a difference.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't be that person if you're not working towards it, but you can be the Beyonce in your life. You know, get past the what you think about it. Like, you know, with technology, I feel like we know all their business, and now we want to be them, and we forget to.
Well, yeah, there's a whole. I look at it like this: like when you see somebody like, oh, Beyonce's huge, or whoever you want to, you know, reference. It's just like if you're driving to work or wherever you go every day, and you see a construction site, and you don't. On a construction site, you don't see, you know, what they're doing. You just see them out there, and it looks like they're not accomplishing anything. And then all of a sudden, they throw up this big building, and you see the building. But all of that time you was driving by, it looked like they weren't doing that, and that's when they were laying the foundation. So a lot of us were just looking at the glitz and the skyscraper effect, and not the foundation that certain people have laid. And what the internet does, and social media, and all of these mediums. It basically just shows us the skyscraper part, the part after is above ground and blown up. So yeah, that can be misleading. So you got, you know, people doing a lot of desperate, crazy things to try to start at step 5, and it, you know, that don't always pan out.
You, musical director, co-musical director of Boondocks. I know that had to be a story to get there.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. I did back in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
Big up to G bro, the 4-1. You know, I did a lot of music, a lot of competitions, a lot of battles, a lot of, you know, I made myself a product as much as possible. I did radio intros and, you know, you name it. And at the same time, I was on the street selling like CD, like my music, bootleg music, you know, bootleg movies, bootleg everything, and just in my travels, I met a guy. We got real cool.
Okay.
He was a great artist, and he one day moved. Long story short, he moved to California. He came here, and as he got on as an artist for the comic strip.
Okay.
Carl Jones. He got on as a, you know, artist for the comic strip Boondocks before it was an animated series.
Okay.
And then it was just natural progression, and you know, and when the show became a show, that's when you know, he asked me for music. The first season I submitted music, but they weren't receptive.
Okay.
And second season, kind of the same thing, and then they were in a bind, and they needed something short term. A couple pieces, I think it was Riley's theme, a few pieces, and when they, I submitted it, and you know, thank God it worked out. They liked it, and then they asked for another one. That happened a few more times in season 2, and then in season 3 we got the gig full time. So you know, it wasn't.
That is your story for it, though.
I don't think. I guess when I hear a story, I think of the story like, yeah, I slept under my car for 3 weeks, and I was eating cheese crackers and I was, you know, making music on the hood of my car. So to me, I feel like, you know, I cheated because I had a homie who happened to get in position, and he happened to look out, and he passed it, and the decision makers, you know, gave me the nod, and it, you know, thank God worked out moving forward. But
that is God.
Right, no question. No question.
He links everything up, you know what I mean? So that is a story, because some people will look at it like it got to be the grind, as opposed to like, honestly, it just lined up.
Yeah, I mean, and at the same token, I mean, what they say, luck is when preparation and opportunity
meet.
So, you know, I could have, when he did make the call, I could have not been prepared, or could have not, you know, he might not have ever known I did music in the first place if I wasn't grinding, you know, back before there was a Boondocks. So when music came up in conversation, you know, he threw my name in the hat, and it, you know, worked out. So I guess, yeah, the grinding, it's just you never know which way it's gonna come from. You know, so.
You try to picture it, but
yeah, you don't.
It's
do
always something.
Right. Don't do
Hey, look, I keep telling myself, stop. Hey,
Just do it. Just keep
come and
doing
do it.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
We're gonna go into a break, but I brought in your video that you did for Hip Hop DX. Your
big up to
your
DX.
freestyle.
Yeah.
So what was going through your head putting this together?
I hope I don't fall.
Ah, right. Y'all gonna see. We'll be right back. The Nika Simone Show. It was a cool idea, though. It was a cool idea.
1, 2, 3, kick it.
Hey yo, what's going on, world? It's Jabril Battle, aka Metaphor the Great. Shout out to Hip Hop DX. This is my Hollywood freestyle. They say whatever you doing when New Year's coming, you do all year without a doubt. With 12 o'clock, I was writing rhymes, so all this year, y'all assed out. I be bummy rocking fake shit. I don't care, still my delivery fly like next day air. Homie, watch your speech over them beats before I make it hot for your ass like some heated seats. Who told you to speak? You spit it too timid. I got it locked, remain silent like the Fifth Amendment. Try to send a rap message, well, I ain't get it. Your flow ain't have enough bars, guess you gotta rescind it. Being forthright, yours ain't like what for right. I smoke mics times twice, bring double exhaust pipes. Meta 4, 5, 6. Hey, crack your snake guys. Snake guys try to roll on meta. No dice. Best by far the nicest. Why lie? Compared to you, what I do is magic, nigga. To die, abracadabra, the best flow, nigga. Shark tongue saw you in half like presto, nigga. Moonchild, June 30th I was born. True cancer, live strong without that bracelet on. I be turned up sober, so I'm always able to put the squeeze on you pussies like chicks do kegels. They can't hang with what I print on pages. Metaphor be tripping. Call your travel agent talking shit in the clubs. Guns back at the spot. I bring the heat right to the joints like some icy hot. Try me not. It's the great one. 4, it's the great one. Why you gotta call your boys? 4, I am broke as hell, no joke for real. I still come through and hook up your cable for 50 bills. You get caught. Please don't tell, please don't say it was Jabril unless they need cable too. Then give them my cell, I'm running the cell. Nah, for real money, why y'all counting Brill money? Brill money, still Lil money, barely bill money. Rob Brill, real funny, I still put that thing to them. I just start eating his young money, like Wayne in them. Bars get cheers like Sam Malone, Fraser Crane in them. Vocal sick, throat cancer, I should sound like T-Pain in them. Girls, I don't be gaming them, all of them I'm claiming them. Mine, so I get 3 times the brain with them. Jay got spanked. Bark at Fendi. Tell him to make a call, cause me and wifey want to menage Nikki. I still flirt with dirty money. Sony Pictures pay slow. But on that tip, the crop ain't ready yet. It's only young Dro.
So you're thinking, I hope I don't fall.
Hope I don't fall. But you know, my big mouth had already wrote the check, like that I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
So as I strapped on with the harness, the cable harness, the ladder pulled back a little from the wall.
I've been over there. I ran into Justin over there at the bar, the
Downstairs
Good Time at Davy Wayne's.
Right.
Ran into him, and he was like, my office is right upstairs. And dope office, by the way, right?
It is.
So when I seen the video, I knew exactly where you were at, because I was on the patio.
Yeah, and it was meetings downstairs on the patio. I'm like, this is going to go so, if it go bad, it's going to be real bad.
Right.
It's going to be all
exactly.
Hip Hop DX going to get shut down. They going to make them no more Hollywood freestyle. It was a lot on the line, but it worked out. It was fun. It worked out. Big up to all of them. Tommy and Justin, Ak, Valerie, the whole gang over there, Soren Baker.
So that was your idea?
Yeah, because the way they shoot it anyway, you climb up and you go on the roof and you rap.
Okay.
And so just to separate myself, I said I'm going to do it hanging off of the roof. Like a genius.
I'm so afraid of heights.
Are you?
As tall as I am. I'm so afraid of heights that in the mall I won't walk near the edge if I'm on the 2nd floor.
That might be extreme.
You know what my fear is? Because I'm so tall, I wear heels. You know, they have everybody's where they have the railing seems low for me, and I just have this fear. I think dramatic. I do. I think all the way to the left.
Okay, so you think it's gonna be a leverage issue, and
somebody gonna play around. There's always somebody playing around in the mall with the girlfriend, or maybe even the little group of boyfriends running around chasing each other. I feel like somebody's gonna bump me, and I'm gonna fall over the side. And you know why I think that? Because a girl when I was in high school was playing around on the side, but she was sitting up there, but playing around with her friends, and the dumbass fell over. Right? And didn't die. So broke her neck and was toe up. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like because of my height, I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like because of my height, somebody gonna play around and knock me over the side of that rail.
They're not gonna do that.
But I'm afraid of heights. But that was I thought it was an awesome idea. I haven't seen any other videos on there, but you know, looking up what you're doing and stuff, I saw that. I was like, wow, that's creative. I wonder if everybody does that. That's what I honestly thought.
Oh, nah. I appreciate it though.
No, that was great. Good stuff. Man,
what's up, homie?
What's up, brother?
I can't call it. I might spoil it, kid.
Hey, I'm here. Hey.
This is my fam, my co-host Skills Hudson in the building.
I'm here. What up, baby?
What's going on?
I'm here.
You got Metaphor the Great in the building telling us
That's the
his
Metaphor.
story.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure, brother.
How you got on the Boondocks?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me just say this one thing. I'm glad to be here. I just came from Riverside, and I must say, you ever think that
I appreciate you for
you underestimate how much time a ride is? You be like, oh, this is gonna take this amount of time, and then you get halfway in the ride, you be like, dang, it's gonna be halfway longer.
Yeah, well, especially out here.
Yes. But I'm here, baby.
You in the building.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
That's when you said Riverside, I said, okay. Ain't nothing you can say, but okay. Like Riverside is a whole nother side of the continent when it comes to LA. That's nowhere near LA.
Now, is this considered part of my ignorance? Is this just LA? This is Hollywood. Where are we at right now?
This is LA, right?
This is LA.
Okay, all right.
It's LA. We got Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles across the street. Shout out to the Brownstone Bistro. They have some great food up here and my great wine. It keeps me going. We got Skills are coming up in the building, man. We was just talking about, I played a clip from Back to the Future. Remember that movie?
Yes. The first, which one we talking about?
I played a clip from the second one. Now remember, try to remember the movies. I played the hover race, the hover chase.
The hover chase.
On the skateboard, but the thing didn't have no wheels. I was thinking, like, remember that movie, being a kid and thinking, dang, is that what the future gonna be like?
Yes. And asking my mama, you gonna give me one? Hell no, I ain't giving you one of them damn.
Can't even afford a real one.
Yeah, I can't even afford a big wheel right now. And you trying to get something with no wheels.
What are some things that you remember from the movie that you see that are present today?
Well, bullying. Still getting bullied.
Hey, McFly.
Hey, McFly. Still, you know what I'm saying? And it's even more prevalent, you know what I'm saying? This day and age.
Now it's not funny.
Yes. Did you know?
It's not funny.
Did you hear about the young man in out there by us? In West Covina. Yes, at West Covina High School.
What happened?
They had
at Dub C High School?
Yes, they had a memorial the other day. 16-year-old
did what?
young man. He committed suicide for bullying.
He was getting bullied. Oh my gosh.
And, he shot himself in the house. His mom had no idea that he was getting bullied because he didn't talk or anything like that, and kept it in. And they had a memorial right there. And over there by us.
Doesn't it make you want to see what the kid looked like? To see what?
Yeah, it was.
What,
well, he was. Well, I mean, he.
What was you getting bullied about? Cause I know what I got. Nigga, I told y'all, I've been 6'2". I've been 6'2" since I was 12. I was 6 foot at 10. You know what I mean? Just imagine I was 5 years old. I remember that's when it started. Look at me. That's when it started. The growing. That's when it started.
That's when it first started. You see it?
That's when it started. The growing. I remember I turned 5 in kindergarten, and I shot up. I was taller than my teacher.
You were taller than your teacher?
She was short anyway, but she was about 5'2". I'm 5. You know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't okay growing up, and I'm blind as a bat. So, you know, without my contacts, I got Coke bottles with them fixing them. With them shaving some off to pay the little extra money. I ain't mad. Yeah, I'm blind. And what? Okay. So, oh yeah, I was just the tallest, goofiest thing on earth. And I'm telling you, in junior high, 7th grade, I'll never forget him. Richard Erskine, how you doing, man? Used to mess with me in history class. Mr. Rawls, man. He was blind. He was a blind teacher. So
and the guy's name was Richard?
Mr. Rawls.
He was blind. The teacher was blind?
He was blind, yes. And he kept his class in order. kept his class in order that and was stood up.
You knew
Shout out
that's
to Mr. Rawls. He stood up.
Wait a minute, you said Rawls or Ross?
Rawls.
Like Lou Rawls?
Yes.
Oh.
Spelled the same way. He used to mess with me all the time and all through school because I was Hughes, he was Erskine. We was always right by each other when they sat you alphabetical order. Oh my gosh, they used to meet me in the quad just to fight me because I was so big. I was so much bigger than everybody. I was bigger than all the guys. You know what I mean? So they would.
So how was they confronting you? They was just coming up, just random like.
Yes, and then everybody knew about it. So everybody would come and it would be. What I'm gonna do, Skills?
Yes,
I gotta. Let's go.
Knuckle up, huh? You knuckling up at 6?
Huh?
You was fighting?
Yes, my mom. In about 5th grade, I remember I used to get picked on so much because of my height. And I remember I broke down crying, and my mom was like, "What?" My mom was that mom. What the fuck you crying for? And I was like, they always be talking about me and calling me names and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, do you see something wrong with them that you could say?
Right.
Retaliate, yeah.
Hey, get your material up.
I said, yeah. She said, tell me some of things. And I started telling her some things. She said, well, did you say that and you add this on it? And if that don't work, then you start talking about they mamas. And if they try to fight you, you better whoop their ass. So it went by 7th grade, it got to that point for me.
Well, that was your defense. Yeah, that was your defense mechanism.
Oh, now they wanted to avoid you. They didn't want. Oh, here she go.
I had to earn my popularity in high school. I was queen too. At the end of the day, what you say, anyways, with the formal, but I had to earn that. Yeah, they was like, so the guys. So I never had to fight a woman. I've never fought a woman in my life except for this girl that tried to jump on my sister, and all I got in, I snatched her up by her braids. And then threw her on the floor. She saw it was me. She stayed on the ground. You know what I mean?
It was just the guys that wanted.
So I really didn't have to fight her. It was all. You see, guys still be trying to try me. Skills.
Yeah, I have seen some crazy situations where I was like, what is in this dude's head? He said this one dude that was just straight following us. She was like, look at him, watch him. And I was like, he is. He just and he just walking up randomly saying shit to her. I'm like, okay, what the hell?
I think I'm gonna start needing security eventually.
You ain't know him?
Like, no. When she told me, you know what I'm saying, I was like, nah, I don't believe. And then I seen him, and he just kept coming up, and I'm standing over there by to try to warn him off. But he got to what's name, walked off, but still, he had already been.
He was trying to get me. We be out and about a lot in the comedy scene.
Right.
I write for comedyhype.com, write my own little blog as well. I love my blog. It's about myself. But check out comedyhype.com anyways.
Comedy Hype.
We be out there, and
yes,
I run into him often, and he's fond of me, and I get it. You know what I mean? I get it.
Yes, but they usually like come up under, like they come up under, they right there, like.
Oh, those, yeah, everybody wants to just, it's like I'm not a real person. People just come up and hug on me.
Invade your space.
Like I'm in a zoo.
I'm
I'm a zoo animal, seriously. Like, let me go touch her.
No, don't look at it with such a
no, I don't. I get it. Yeah. But this guy gives me the creeps. He literally follows me around. When I run into him in the streets, I'll speak, because that's just me. I'm cordial. But he literally follows me around. And that time Skills happened to be there, and I was like, man, watch this. Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like technology, that's why I won't give him my card.
He listening right now.
He'll be outside. Skills, what were you talking about?
Yeah, what you say, Skills?
Yeah, you know what I said. Wait a minute, hold on.
Technology. He gives me his business card and he wants mine. And I'm like, how many times? I have yours.
Did you ask him what he want?
When you know somebody's weird, you know somebody's weird.
You know somebody's weird.
I'm saying if you ask him what he want, he's not prepared for that, so that might make him, run off. Like, oh shit, she talked to
funny?
Me. Like, yeah, like.
But he seemed like the one that run off and then stop him. Like, oh, I remember. Wait a minute, I remember what I was gonna say. No.
And come run back.
Yeah, come run back. Full speed. Full speed. He the type that run full speed and stop right in front of you. And ask you a question.
Oh my gosh. you want to know what I want? Nah, but it's just, it's funny with technology, because when people can follow me. I'm a public page because I'm obviously trying to be a public figure. You know what I mean? So when you know that people don't follow you and will tell me that they stalk me on Instagram, so that means you type in my name to go look at my stuff. Thank you.
What was we talking about earlier? Like the whole, if you really think about it, it's creepy in the first place. So and so followed you.
Yeah, that's what he sure did say earlier. We were talking about just basically you can the goodness, hindrance and the help of technology. So with Instagram, I said as adults, how do you meet grown people?
Okay.
And Instagram is an easy way to meet people and know who you are, what you do, why do you exist in this world, and what are you trying to do without me actually getting to know you. I
know it's kind of hard for what I say the real people in the world when they're dealing with Instagram, because I don't understand that side of it. Being in entertainment, I see like, okay, if you keep, you post pictures and everything like that, stuff like that, but then it's like, where do you go from there? You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, you don't seen the picture, you don't seen. Now, are you gonna either be that stalker or you gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the individual?
What's the line though? Yeah.
Yeah. What's that line? What's that line? Because we know us ones that's in the entertainment business, what we use it for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we showing individuals where we at, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? You get a part of our world.
That's the great part of it.
You know what I'm saying? To get to see, besides just your, you tweeting out stuff, you getting to see this. But what about you individuals that's in your regular life? Nothing wrong with regular life, but I'm just saying is that where do you go from there? Like you said, that line.
Everybody knows you now.
Yes,
and it's become, like before, you can't skills we were saying, it's become the standard though.
Yeah,
it's almost inappropriate to meet a girl in real life.
Yes,
you rude, you thirsty.
Yes, you thirsty if you coming up. Yes,
you can't talk to girls in person.
Really?
That shit is out.
Really? Can you just give me the drink and walk off?
Right. What's your Instagram? Yeah, you gotta do it online.
Just get my Instagram and walk off. I'll take this drink though.
Do you think we can go back to a technology-less society?
No.
No, because I think I'll be mad. I'll be doing like, wait a minute, I'll be outside with my drawers on. Give me my cell phone. Give me my goddamn cell phone and my hair back. I want them both.
And my hair back. I was thinking today of how many numbers do I know by heart if I was to lose my phone right now. I would lose my whole life.
Yeah, you'd be shot. Right.
I'd be crackheadish at home, somebody call so I know who you are.
I keep making sure I remember my wife's number by heart just in case. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because she hit me with that before. What's my number? Just all of a sudden we watch the TV. What's my number?
What's my number?
What number? You ain't saying your weight or nothing. She like, nah, my phone number. Like, nah, don't pull it up in your phone. I'm like, well, shit. This is a test? I don't know. Let me look at it. But I remember only a few of the numbers though, because I couldn't remember the area code at the time.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
That's the main one.
As long as you know 911 though, right?
Can you help me find my house?
Can you help me find my house?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How many numbers I know? I don't know, but I think.
Do you know any, or you said
I know
no?
myself. I know mine.
Okay.
And I know my sisters, Monique.
What about your other sister?
I think I know Shanice, and I definitely don't know Mary Ann's. But I know I can call Monique. She'll answer.
Do you know your son's number?
Nah, I really don't, because his. Let me tell you why.
Here we go.
He's not my emergency contact. He can't help me do nothing.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. But no, I don't know his number because I just honestly, I never thought to know. I made sure he knew mine. Okay. And you're right. I should know his number.
Yeah.
Man. With that, we're going to go on a break, you guys. We'll be back. The Nika Simone Show.
At the top, don't water down that drink. Take me down, girl, you know what I'm thinking. Cause it's way past 12, girl, you know where it's at. You ain't doing nothing if you ain't where I'm at. Let the DJ know it's showing up. Break the stack and throw it up. Money in a building like you never seen. Bottles from the ceiling, they falling for me. All the things I'm gonna do, a lot of them can't do. The more I drink, I spend on you, I spend on you. We spending all our Benjamins tonight. We drinking fireballs in a minute tonight. Ooh, we spending all of it, yeah. Ooh, we drinking all of it, yeah. Oh, we spending all our Benjamins tonight. We drinking fireballs in a minute tonight. Ooh, we spending all of it, yeah. Ooh, we drinking all of it, yeah. Slow it down, girl, I ain't going nowhere. Last call to me don't exist. We gon' keep on drinking, you could tell your friends. Mario is leaving, you leaving with him, yeah. Ooh, I spent that money, I spent it fast. Ain't no time to slow down, let's get out of here. Do something for me that I don't want you to stop. I'm spending and drinking because of you. All the things I'm gonna do, a lot of them can't do. The more I drink, I spend on you, I spend on you. We spending all our Benjamins tonight. We drinking fireballs in a minute tonight. Ooh, we spending all of it, yeah. Ooh, we drinking all of it, yeah. We spending all our Benjamins tonight. We drinking fireballs in a minute tonight. Ooh, we spending all of it, yeah. Ooh, we drinking all of it, yeah, yeah. She drank whatever I'm pouring. She swallowed fire, I know it. She wanted more, I bought her more. I'm bought her more and you know it, yeah. I said I'm bought her more and you know it, yeah. You know she drank whatever I'm pouring. She swallowed fire, I know it. She wanted more, I bought her more. I'm bought her more and you know it, yeah. I said I'm bought her more and you know it, yeah. All the things I'm gonna do, a lot of them can't do. The more I drink, I spend on you, I spend on you. We spending all our Benjamins tonight. We drinking fireballs in a minute tonight. Ooh, we spending all of it, yeah. Ooh, we drinking all of it, yeah. We spending all our Benjamins tonight. We drinking fireballs in a minute tonight. Ooh, we spending all of it, yeah. Ooh, we drinking all of it, yeah.
No sign in this bitch.
Yeah, no sign. You make sure.
On air.
I already know. You already know.
Said a check cashing window.
Nigga, that is a check cashing window, nigga. That is.
You already know.
I started not gonna. Let me get some chips. No,
you already
nigga,
know. Let me get
no.
some chips. Go
and a do-rag.
Right to the left.
No.
Tell
nigga.
your boy behind him.
Who the fuck want cool? Put the Cool Ranch back. No, nigga. Spicy nacho. Nigga, bring back pork rinds. Hey.
Man, just joining us in the middle. We're back, you guys. We're back. Nika Simone Show. My fam skills just made it. From Riverside, we got Metaphor the Great in the building with us. Just joining us.
One and only.
This one. What? Remember? I mean, you ain't got to remember how we met, but I met this dude, Rip Michael. No, I'm finna get Rip Michael's in the building, you guys. I get to it, but it's just funny because.
Look at God. You see the clap? When you say my name, that's God. That's my church. We very progressive. We are everywhere. We are Christians. Doom, 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 doom. Church is very progressive.
Right. We met this dude. My first time seeing him on stage was I went out to Michael Blackson's taping of The Basement.
Correct. I remember that.
And Carlos Miller was I mean, how many people? It was
like
honestly
12 comics, 13 comics.
The show I went to, I laughed at every comedian. I'm gonna be honest. But now, Carlos goes up and destroys. Carlos Miller, shout out Carlos Miller. Follow him.
Wildin' out alumni.
Yes, wildin' out up in this building. Carlos, kills I don't even want to laugh no more. And I think to myself, because, you know, hanging around and learning y'all business, some people don't want to go behind that. And I thought to myself, who is coming up after him? Never seen this dude before. Immediately gets into it. And I'm like, between him and Carlos, good God.
Yes.
Y'all.
Back. Bing, 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 bing.
I didn't want to laugh no more.
Indeed.
And I appreciate you for coming.
Oh, no, thank you very much. I've always been trying to do it. And I appreciate the accolade.
Last time, you missed your flight.
Yes, I did. I was supposed to do it. I missed the whole thing. It wasn't just you. I missed the show.
I know. I felt for you. I remember.
And you know what it was? Tell the truth. He was doing his workout regimen because, you know what I'm saying, he keeping his body right. You know what I'm saying? He in the bathroom at the airport doing push-ups and didn't even hear, you know what I'm saying?
I work out at Donnie Kirkland, so Hezekiah Walker workout. So I got gospel abs. It ain't all the way tight, but you know it's there because you got faith in it. It's there if you put. It's gospel abs.
Oh my God!
Which is very progressive.
But no, I appreciate you for coming out.
No, I'm having a blast. And I appreciate you, and we did the sketches together with Brandon. We've been working. That's what we trying.
How about I got it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had to pull that up today because this is my first time meeting dude. That's how you know he real people because. I came up to him after the show. Man, you destroyed, you killed. Brandon's there. I met Brandon T. Jackson, shout out. Met him before, and then he was like, Brandon, she's perfect. And I'm sitting up here like, what? You know what I mean?
I'm not doing porn again. When I first came here,
I said, I'm not doing that no more.
I'm going to Chatsworth. She's like, Chatsworth? I was like, no, porn is in Palmdale now. Apparently, you have no Instagram fans.
Speaking of The Matrix. But no, and invited me out to do this sketch, Shebo, man. We got it pulled up yet, Chris? And I had a blast. And y'all got to see this video. It was great. It was great. Let's watch it.
Yes.
Great.
Hey man, what's today? Ooh, Shebo! Known for jacking good father figures. That's all she do.
What's up, Brandon?
What's up?
What's up, Rip?
What's up?
Speedy?
Hey. What's up?
What y'all got on my child support, homie?
Hey man, nobody got kids with you.
I didn't ask you, do you have kids with me? Y'all some good father figures. Now I know you got something on my child support. Don't have me come up up in here and shit. Nigga, up in here working out and shit, huh? What you got, huh? Nigga, oh, I got to see that blunt though. Nigga, that's mine. Jalen don't need that, but I do. Oh, okay. Give me that. Give me that shit.
Hey man, give him back his chain. It's his daughter's chain.
My son's chain. Sit on down.
Damn.
See y'all on the first, fellas.
Damn man, good fathers can't have nothing.
What a great debut. That was funny. You sold that. That was funny.
That was y'all though. I
did
appreciate
a great job. No,
that.
you really did a great job.
And I want to do great for y'all.
You did a great job, honestly.
Like, and Brandon was like, between takes, they was like, you gotta stop smiling.
She was laughing the whole time. She was like most gentle baby mama I ever seen. You know she ain't got no real kids. She had no baby mama anger. She ain't never been lied to. A check ain't never been late. She ain't never had to pick her son up from the Greyhound bus station. She ain't never dealt with any real baby mama issues.
Yes.
So like your period wasn't even been late a couple times. You know. Keep a plan B.
The pill, both of them.
How did they sell it in the store? You know
Look
what
at
I
her.
mean?
She got plan B in Newport. Take the pill and then dump the ashes in the toilet.
Oh my gosh!
I ain't keeping no baby.
That was, man.
Pork chop in there, make yourself at home.
It was a great opportunity, and honestly, because of them is why I wanted to produce for them to even see it in me to do it. You know what I mean? I was like, I just come on, Neek, find that inner.
That shit was fun.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
Nika, I'm
Y'all working out?
I work out shit. Everybody, I don't know about cuss. Ooh, I'm sorry. We cuss in my church.
Yeah,
Be comfortable.
Oh, we cuss in my church. I know. We're very progressive.
Be comfortable.
We're very progressive.
Say
Yeah, my
work
church
it
got a
out.
strip club, all that shit.
But you know what? On Instagram,
Get it in. My church sell pussy.
you see
The single women ministry at my church sell pussy. They do. I'm telling you. They had a bake sale, but the cake wasn't selling, so you got to sell the pies. It's not how you get the money, it's what you do with it. Let him use you.
Let him use you.
Be a vessel.
You know, Bishop does a show here on Friday.
Oh.
I don't
session
really
every-
know this guy.
You should come to my church.
I don't know this guy.
We got a strip club back at my church.
Oh man, that's why I didn't. That's why every
everything.
time he don't invited me to church, I was like, my wife was
Skills
like, "No,
been
you
there.
ain't going."
Skills been there. Don't let Skills lie. Skills been there a couple times. He's like, man, there's some bitches in your church. I don't mind.
He lying on me, wifey. He lying on me, wifey. I didn't go with him that Sunday.
Passing the tray.
We played
That's how
Xbox.
They tip, passing that tray.
We played
That's in
Xbox
front of
that
you.
day.
That's hilarious. But no, like you said, that's why I said it. Him been working
Yes.
out and stuff.
Yes,
The Matrix. That's what we're calling it now. Instagram. We're talking about this
Oh, okay.
technology thing
yes. Technology.
and how much
Oh, the Matrix. Okay.
it's considered. You know, you can stalk somebody, or you really could be trying to get to know somebody now. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
you're always posting about your progress. Of
You really
how
check
much
people
did you
out.
lose?
You really, you know what I'm saying?
How much did you lose?
I was
100.
325. I'm 195 now. But I didn't lose weight on no. Honestly, it wasn't no workout thing. It was because my daughter. I honestly went to Six Flags. First time my daughter ever been on a roller coaster, and I was too fat for the roller coaster.
Wow.
And they don't tell you too fat. There's no scale.
wow.
You just sit on the roller coaster, and they try to close the thing,
Yes.
and you push it
That's when
down,
you find
and then
out.
the two little white kids go, Then the dude who will work the microphone, he see the line is all long, so then three little white kids is pushing on
Wow.
your chest, and they don't just say you too fat. They don't call you a bear. They don't say nigga get off
They
the ride.
wait for you to say,
know.
"Never mind."
They give you the white face. They go, it has to close.
Yes.
That's when you know
Yes.
that you are a bear and you got to get off the roller coaster. And it's all these people in the hot sun, and it's 4 roller coasters backed up. And then they make it even worse because they don't even put nobody else in my seat. They just let my daughter ride by herself.
Her first time.
And you look at the thing and she's just sitting there like this with an empty seat. Then it gets worse because I'm standing over there on the other side and all the people are whispering. You can't even hear them, but you can hear what they say. You like, you know you fat ass can't get on the ride. You're supposed to be in the cotton candy line. You no black bears allowed on rides. So then it gets worse because my daughter rides a roller coaster, so it comes back. I'm like, hey, you know, she loves heights. How was your first roller coaster? You know, she was like, oh, it was okay. But then my daughter lied to me because you go down the steps. They got this thing when you get to the bottom of the steps and you see the picture. If you ever been to Six Flags, they got the picture.
Yes.
And my daughter's like, having the time of her life in every single picture. And I was like, she's like, Daddy, I'm so sorry. It was the greatest thing I ever did, but I didn't want to tell you fat. You don't want to eat Snickers with cheese and ham hock sandwiches in the middle of the night.
On the side.
So, and I was just like, she was like, yeah. I could honestly, I paid $80 and I could only get on 2 rides in the entire park. And I was like, you know what? Your daddy will lose this weight.
That's a great, great story.
And let me be the witness to say, because when I first met my guy, Rip Michaels, man, he don't lost a me. He don't lost me.
Right.
He don't lost a me, because he was huge. He was huge, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Yes, you know, he was huge. He was huge, y'all. He was huge.
I was a stunt double in the Gerald Kelly movie.
He was huge, goddamn it.
He was huge.
He was huge. He still got that goddamn smile, goddamn it.
Biggest day, right?
Yeah, with them phony gums.
I was used to be a stunt double for Gerald Kelly in the Gerald Kelly Oxygen Lifetime movie, but they didn't pick it up, so I had to drop it.
You was more like Isaiah Kelly twin. Goddamn.
Isaiah.
Shit.
I was a Bruce understudy. Bruce hit it. I'm sorry, we're going after everybody. Bang, bang. Shots fired.
Rip, come in here. He's got to get out. Yeah, but you know, I mean, yeah, I was at work today and one of my coworkers was walking by talking about he's in the gym, he's trying to lose this weight, and then another woman was like, you're perfect just the way you are, and then they looked at me and I was like, that's not what diabetes says. So, you know, you doing what you did, it's about health, and it was for your daughter, and God comes at us not even, you know what I'm saying, how he came at you?
He did.
Through her.
He did.
Because you wasn't thinking about it.
No, because as a
And
comic,
he knew.
you know, as a comic, you love the lifestyle, you know, eating late. It's just a really rough lifestyle on your body, drinking late, always in the club, traveling a lot, getting off airplanes, constantly doing shows. So your diet is horrible. You eat everything.
Right.
And I am diabetic too, but you know, the cocaine kind of calmed my diabetes down. Because I don't know if you know, cocaine has no sugar and it balances out your glucose level. So I don't know if I'm telling any diabetics out there.
How to get around it.
Not as good as coke. And
try that out.
I'm joking.
Try that one out.
Please. I don't want people going like, I still got diabetes. This shit is ridiculous. I had a monkey on my back and sugar in my veins.
Both of them. Now I got an extra.
I'm BB King and Rick James.
Oh my God.
I'm BB James. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. But
no, yeah, it did. It changed my whole life, and it's a better thing as a comic now. Because people used to be like, "Oh my God," when you were fat, they'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so funny." You have an Instagram or a Twitter? Because I follow you, but not in real life. So it's totally different now. It's just been more roles, more television, and just attack things totally different. Been a great year since.
That's the good part of it. You know what I mean? It's when you use it for those things. That's the great thing about it. But then when you come to, we were just talking about it being easily accessible to, you have a daughter, you know what I mean? And of course, no man wants his daughter to turn into a hoe until she turned into a hoe, you know what I mean? So it's like,
I just tell my daughter to get the money first, because it ain't no helping it. Your daughter's gonna be a hoe. There's too many hoe positive shows out there. It's too many
right, hoe positive.
Hoes of Dubai. It's too much shit going on. The real households of Cleveland, like, and they making money. So it's not like I can tell my daughter don't
do it because
Kim Kardashian. It's like, look, do what you got to do, but just get the money up front. You got to change. I'm a single father. Like, it's just me and my daughter. It's like my baby mama still work at Applebee's in Florida, and she never progressed. That's why I never go to Applebee's anymore. But
where Applebee's she at? Let me give her a shout out.
Strictly Chili's.
Chili's? Or she at?
Strictly Chili's.
I do Chili's and Outback. No more Applebee's bitches for rip. It's got to be Chili's and Outback.
So you don't fuck with Golden Corral?
I do Golden Corral, but no 2 for 20 bitches.
Okay.
No 2 for 20?
No, it never ends well. My baby mama ain't shit. I don't mean to praise nobody like that, but man.
No 2 for 20.
I put the Bible on my daughter's pillow, like, please don't turn out like
that. We can share the appetizer.
Share the appetizer.
I just saying, when you meet a girl at Applebee's and y'all drinking in the car, this is not gonna be a good relationship. Like,
I just gotta snap over them soft ass bitches.
They drinking in the car.
It was all wet, and it was her bottle. She was like, "Don't be a bitch ass nigga, have some fit." You don't like Paul Masson? It wasn't even no real shit like Henny. It was Paul Masson. It started off all wrong.
Oh my gosh, that should have been recorded. You think about Skills gonna be probably tricking on that the Say video.
Oh, don't let Skills twist you. The first time I met Skills, this dude had his own bottle too. He was on some derelict shit too. He was running for derelict mayor. I met him at the Black Comedy Competition. He just started snapping on me and bust open the bottle and say, "Do you want some?" Next thing I know, I'm in the room with 3 men drinking bottles.
3 men.
Yeah, 3 men. Then Tyrese come in. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I'm joking. I just wanted to call that back. I thought it was hilarious. I thought I had to call it back. I watch the show. I'm a fan. Okay. I'm a fan of the show.
Thank you. When Spanky called in, oh my gosh. Yes. And Tony Rock talked about that too. That's what's hilarious. That Spank came out later on saying he was just joking.
Yes.
I'm like, look, I can't call it, but you was with the bottle. You had the bottle on you.
Oh, he did. He had the bottle. That's how we got cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, you a cool dude, man.
Yes, and I wanted
this forehead, and I was like, oh.
Yes. And I wanted to show him love because he reminded me of 6 of my cousins put together because he was so huge.
Like, this nigga got cancer.
I was like, God,
I've never drank with a cancer victim. I was like, this dude got cancer. That's why he drinking and stressed out.
And I like
it's a diabetic and a cancer in the room. One of us gonna win this Make-A-Wish Foundation show. You gonna die before me, bitch.
Oh my gosh. That's why I even went
real bikes was I didn't know, man. I'm drink up, man. I got the next round. Shit.
The bill.
Should I not smoke around you? He's like, no, the damage
why
is
you
done.
got
Smoke
the
all you want
cigarette in
to.
your face? Why you got the cigarette in your mouth? Should I smoke around you?
Skills got a cigarette hole in the back of his neck. Like, he's smoking cigarettes like
in the back.
You put the cigarette back in.
Fuck you and your workout regimen, goddammit.
You know, I didn't even know Pat had a men's section.
Yeah.
You still got the hairline.
Yes.
That nigga took that shit off and I heard, we about to go back. Way back. Back in the time. If you take my hair away from me, I have cancer. I'm sorry. some stressed out motherfuckers. This isn't funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
we was going at it. We was going at it. Him and his immature ass gums. We was going at it. I love this nigga, man.
Oh my God.
Woody from Toy Story shirt.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
No, but it was a cool thing. We've been cool ever since. Like I try to, I fucks with Skill hard. He try to put him on everything he do. I try to do the same thing. We just keep constantly, and I like that whole camaraderie because there's some real comedians in this game, and we really try to look out for each other. I know a lot of times it's this person hate this person, it's cliquish,
right?
But it is some people that really, really enjoy each other's talents, and I'm a big fan of yours, big fan of him. And anytime I got something, I be like, hey. I know this time, like, hey, let's do this. Come on.
Yes, he been telling me to come to New York. He like, come on out here, man. Skills, you know what I'm saying? Nika, we need to drive out there.
Drive? Oh.
I'm gonna get you with that bottle too.
Hey,
halfway through Missouri, you're gonna be like, you know I got cancer. Don't you? Why do I keep doing that? Why do I I'm gonna get out here and get hit by a car. I'm gonna have cancer.
That's what long trips do to you. You want to start talking,
telling you know I need to tell you.
My baby mama born in July, so that's all that shit is. It comes back to.
You know,
that's what was right. I do. I got 3 weeks.
Right. Oh, don't have 3. Well, hey, Nick, we finna ride out. I would do a road trip. Monique don't like to drive. That's my sister, Uncle Ruckus, aka that's what I call her, because she is the most prejudiced black woman I know. She said she don't even date black. She's like, white is right. That's how she feel about it.
She the other way, right?
Yeah, she loves him. But she just ain't had luck with black men, so she just went all the way left. I'm gonna stay. She ain't coming back.
She ain't coming back.
She's hilarious, but she don't fly. So she said only way she'll go somewhere is if she'll roll. I would roll.
We might need to
take the iPad, record it.
That's a long trip. Take the train. That's a long.
Right.
No, I did it though.
It's gonna be breath. It's gonna be breath in the car. You right? Breath ass. She gonna have the same panties on. She's like, in Tennessee. That's a 3-day ride.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I don't wear no underwear when I do.
Oh my God.
Yes, no underwear.
Keep it breezy.
It's the medicine.
No underwear.
Get hot when I get hot.
No.
Man, that was a bus ride they was on for the video though, right?
Yes, man. Let me get into that, man. Oh, this week.
We actually got a clip of it. So
okay, you have the clip?
Into it, what you want to do.
Okay, all right. Before you do the clip, let me set this up. First of all, this week on Politicking with Skills, goddamn it, ooh, goddamn it, ooh, goddamn it, ooh. Yeah. Man, so everybody already know, you don't seen the video, you know what I'm saying, of the cast from the fraternity SAE, Sigma Alpha Epsilon, the chapter out of Oklahoma. They had this song, this racist chant where they was, we're going to show you the video, but before, let's show the video and then I'll go into that. Let's show the video.
There'll never be a nigger at sea. There'll never be a nigger at sea. You're hanging from a tree, but don't never talk to me. There'll never be a nigger at sea. There'll never be a nigger at sea. There'll never be a nigger at sea. You're hanging from a tree, but don't never talk to me.
So, like when the first thing, yeah, the first thing when I first seen it, okay, obviously, okay, when I first seen it, I was a little mad. I was mad, but like more of a okay, right in my face type of thing. Like I was there, that type of thing. Then it was a trip that I wasn't tripping on the nigga part because everybody been hyping on that. You know what I'm saying? The more the lynching part was, you know what I'm saying, that really got to me where I was looking at, okay, these are young kids that's saying this, but what provoked them to say this? Because I don't feel like it's a more of a racist thing on a part of them. I feel that, you know what I'm saying, it's something they don't learn.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because because the first thing that was coming out, this is the president of SAE said that this is something that never been done before, even though I've researched it, and this is not the first time this song has came up, just at this particular chapter. And if you listen to it, I hate it also that they took one of my favorite songs You know what I'm saying? The song, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. That's one of our favorite songs when we was kids.
I couldn't figure out the lullaby.
What makes me mad is the bus driver didn't say shit. Cause you know the bus driver black. He
That's
ain't say
hilarious. Because you know what?
Like they always call me nigga. I've been nigga all my life.
But you know what?
A nigga just won his check. I'm surprised nobody interviewed the bus driver. You know he was black.
All right, but did you see the cook though? The cook, they got a cook that's been at they building for the last 15 years, and when they got kicked out, he gone. You know what I'm saying? They did a GoFundMe thing for him, but he was up at the mic like nothing wrong. Like, hey, y'all, I didn't.
What were they on a trip to Ferguson?
No, they was headed to a dinner.
St. Louis. No.
They were headed to a dinner. You know what I'm saying? And the two guys that were leading the chant were 19 and 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? And what trips me out is that the individuals that do this, that if you look at it, like S&E, they're a powerful fraternity around the country, and these individuals are going to be doctors, lawyers, cops, and that same mentality is something that they don't show nobody, but can be used when they interviewing someone, or you know what I'm saying, or they are officer, or you know what I'm saying. That same mentality can come up.
That same mentality is already there today.
Right.
That's why we need to be there, because we know them people. They are going to be those people. They are very much well going to be those people. Now, these people got caught. You got to give credit where credit's due to whoever
that recorded it,
because they knew it was wrong. Even the girl with the flip back, you see, she was uncomfortable.
Yes.
So you got to give credit where credit's due. They wanted something done. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. The chapter was closed. These kids was expelled. That goes on their record. They are no longer going to be able to go to college to finish the university. Not with that on their record.
Nah, they going to KKKU. It's in Kentucky.
KKK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
KKU. Yes. And my question to y'all is, first of all, I got two questions. When you first seen, because everyone in here seen the video, right? Everybody's seen the video. When you first seen the video, what was your first?
Showed it to me.
What was your first reason?
My wife friend showed it to me. He was like, "You got to see these niggas here." No,
I laughed. I
honestly was like, "Where is the bus driver?" Bus driver ain't gonna say shit. Oh, you going to jail now? Where was that nigga? That's what you.
Yes, that's the one. The one.
You want to act like a racist? I'm gonna treat you like a racist.
Uppercut.
No, I was really upset, honestly. If you notice, the actual racial tone has changed in America totally from, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, like in New York, they just grabbed, these two cops just grabbed a little 11-year-old boy, and he was a really 11-year-old boy, one that probably looks like he's 8 years old, and he literally was taking some chips out of the store, and it's not even the good chips, like good Doritos, not the big 50-cent bag of Doritos. He had the tortilla, the cheese and tortilla.
Chips.
Yeah.
Just said chips.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, this trips, like, and they threw him against, they bust his lip. And they threw him on the ground, and then we was all like, "Hey, what the hell?"
Yeah.
Then they called all the cops, so it was like a big thing between the cops and the people, and we're like, "Yo, this is," and they're dragging this little kid. This is a kid, like 8-year-old kid, and it bothered me. And it's just like, I think the things that people are getting away with, and it's getting to a racial boiling point in America, because it's demasculating. You're emasculating, man. You're taking, making a guy stop. And I even spoke to a couple of officers. I was like, well, black people get irate. I was like, because most of the time when you pull over a black person, what's the first thing you say? Give me a license, registration. Yeah. You don't even tell him why he's pulled over. You don't even treat him with enough respect as a man to say, the reason why I'm pulling you over, sir, is because you ran that stop sign. Can I see your license registration?
I don't even get that. Any drugs or guns in the car?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
I just get, can you come back here for 1 second?
License. We talk about guns and drugs first.
No, but I'm saying that's automatically makes a person, I was trying to get in the office, that automatically puts a black man or any person when you're not even gonna tell me why you pull me over. You got sirens and they pull everything out of the car and they throw it out, and it's getting overwhelming. In New York, they shot a 12-year-old girl in the steps in the pink houses in Brooklyn, and she was just taking out the trash, no gun, nothing. The cops heard her coming down the steps and they shot her like 5 times, and another guy was shot, and it's constantly happening in America where excessive force was supposed to be a last resort. Now it's the first thing, and deadly force. Oh, well, they were going to hurt me. I felt my life was in danger. You're a cop. Your life is supposed to be in danger the moment you put a bulletproof vest on. Your job is placing your life in danger. A fireman doesn't go, I'm not gonna go in the building until they put the fire out because I'm allergic to fire. No one says that.
Going in. I mean, and I get that. We spoke about it before. I work in law enforcement. That's my day job. So I feel like we had in our training like occupational type training where it was like you were put in a scenario. You know, we were put in a burning unit. You know what I mean? And they blindfolded us and they put the mask on us. So now we got to go in there and find this kid. You know what I mean? And now you got your team and it's like, okay, you got to strategize how you going to find that kid. And being in situations like that made me take a step back as opposed to, you know, I'm a logical person. I look at the whole scenario. When somebody throws out a comment, I'm going to dissect it all the way through, and then I'm going to find what is the result of what you're talking about. Because I'm not that type who's going to be like, I'm angry. I'm like, okay, how can I fix this hurdle? How can I get over this hurdle?
It's a very easy
So, you know, I feel like more now, especially with what we're doing, they want to hire L7s. They want to hire squares. They want people that went to college, clean, squeaky clean. And I feel like when you in law enforcement, you got to have a little dirt under your nails in these jobs. You got to. And I feel like that's why I stepped into that position. I'm not saying but I know what's up. You know what I mean? You can't go in there and not know the streets. You can't, because then that's why you get this
panics.
Somebody run down the stairs and I'm shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers is panicking.
First of all, there is
so we gotta want to get in these
so many
positions
good
too.
police officers. There's so many good people in law enforcement. I have a lot of friends that are police officers in law enforcement, and it's just so many. It's the bad ones that just keep making the news.
Yes,
and I feel the problem is it changed where I feel like a lot of officers have this unwritten rule, and I'm pretty sure when I say it, she's gonna hear it. I'd rather be judged by 12
than carried by 6. Yeah.
I just want to make it home.
Yes.
So when that becomes the motto,
you got a child. I hear
when
you.
that becomes the motto on the wall, and your job was bulletproof vest and it's protect and serve, it changes the mentality because there is no law saying that. Okay, you know what? You got to better. Officer will get off before you'll get off. You have to really prove your life is in danger. You don't have a bulletproof vest on. You have a taser. You don't have nothing. You have no other means. If you shoot somebody in the alley, saying, "Hey, I felt my life was in danger," they're going to arrest you. You're going to go to trial and all that. But they're just going to sit in front of a jury and be like, well, he had no weapon, but he yelled.
Very much so. I feel like those
There's no law.
who have fucked up need to be dealt with.
But we have
very
no law.
much so.
How can a jury convict an officer? That's why they get off, because there's no law. It's not the officer's fault, but
officers
there
to
is
speak
no
up on the
real
truth.
law saying that if you do X, Y, Z, if there's not a weapon brandished, if you're not attacked or charged, you can't discharge your firearm. So if there's no law, so when your jury votes, they can't go, well, he didn't break any law.
It's so
the
funny.
guy was big.
You're supposed to meet force with force, correct? So, like, if you know, a pistol, a firearm, if I'm a cop and I'm shooting, that means that's deadly force, and I'm supposed to be reactive. So there was supposed to be laws where if somebody did something that was threatening my life, like he might not have a gun, was gonna run me over with a car or a knife.
Knight, see that video?
See that? He's absolutely correct. That's what it used to be.
So you meet force with force. I want to say my second major was criminal justice.
There you go.
One of them. But you don't necessarily, like, now that's out the window.
Out the window.
That doesn't even come up.
It does have to be retrained. It does have to be retrained, and because of the ones that mess up.
The law. You just need one little law saying that this is what happens for you to brandish your weapon.
You're going to jail, and if you don't, you're going to fucking jail.
And to me, it's worse when an officer shoots someone than a drug dealer, because he was supposed to protect people. He wasn't supposed to kill people.
Yep.
Now, if a drug dealer kills someone, I don't feel it's bad because it's like, okay, he's a drug, he killed somebody. But a cop killing someone is 10 times worse than anybody, because that was your job, to protect people. When you shoot someone as a person who's sworn to uphold justice, and you pretty much murdered someone in cold blood with no weapon,
You're
no
saying
branch.
on the acts, like you said,
You
running
can't
down the stairs.
The stairs. Oh,
because there are some situations where people do pull the gun out on.
No, I said when a weapon is not brandished or your life. I always say that it has to be. If you got a knife, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Kill him and everybody stand over there. I'm just.
So I'll be like, why didn't you go for the arm? And I get all that, but you know.
Yeah. I don't even get to that point. Where
you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to.
When somebody come out with something, do what you gotta do. That's your job.
Because they want to kill you.
Not even you.
Right.
You're
anybody.
You're protecting everybody else. Though.
Exactly.
You're taking them down from shooting everybody in the whole club. So that's perfect. But when there's nothing and there's nothing, he ain't have nothing shiny. He ain't have nothing in his pocket. He ain't have a Capital One in his wallet. Nothing. He ain't got a rush card or nothing. He was just scratching his head because he has eczema.
Didn't the white kid just get off? Didn't the white kid just snatch the cop's gun? and discharged the firearm.
I don't know.
And they said he was high on mushrooms. And
I don't think it's a racial issue. I
happened.
think it's more of a mandated
we keep
law.
making it a
We're making it racial,
issue.
but it's more of a mandated.
We keep making it a racial issue.
I think it's a racial.
That's why
racial
racism
tone there.
hasn't gone away. We have. When did racism? How many years are we far removed from it? We know what happened. We do know what happened. I'm not saying forget it, but we still bring it today. There's things I say within myself. I know I have to check myself on. We have to be honest with ourselves of what we contribute to the racism here. I can sit and have a conversation with my grandfather, and it doesn't mean that nigger is any more offensive of a word than we call a Mexican a wetback. Whatever they call the people that bomb people up. You know what I'm saying? That hurts them too. In the same way. And you don't see them fighting up against it. It's just they look at it like, you know what, I understand where it comes from, but I'm gonna look past that. I'm not gonna give energy to this negativity.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done.
And okay, and I understand that. And that's why, like, with the video, it was more of the lynching part. You know what I'm saying? Where, because people was trying to focus on that they were saying the N-word nigga, you know what I'm saying? Where it was, they wasn't even, I don't even think, you know what I'm saying, at that young age that they not even thinking that they yelling out about the mentality of when black people were lynched at one time. You know what I'm saying? So when you saying this, you can hang him from a tree, but they'll never sign with me.
Ease. They don't know the passion behind it. They're singing it with ease. It's not even really their fault. Yeah. But again, how did they have that mentality? Because it's time.
I mean, I call my white girlfriend nigga every day, and I be like, you nigga bitch,
kids.
you white nigga
When
bitch.
we talk about another race, a friend of mine was telling me about how she has a friend that talks about black people like, she uses the word nigga, but in the derogatory term of what it's used. And she says it around her kids. And she's Hispanic, but you have to remember there's a lot of Hispanics that feel this way. So why is there still racism? Because we continue to teach it, even though as much, okay, yay, we stopped them from going to school. Okay, we're rising up against it. Guess what? In individual homes, this is still going on, and that's why it's still being passed down. We have to get. People keep saying we're acting. The problem with racism is pretending that it's not there. No, the fact that you're pretending that it's not there. It is there. But what is your part that you can overcome it? Because I'm still making my moves in life. No matter what you call me, a nigga, a bitch, a hoe, whatever you want to call me. But I'm still doing what I'm doing.
But also, fam, but look at the end
about no words.
And you don't have to be worried, but what about the individuals, fam, that like look at those ones now, wait about like when they're 28, 29 and they in a position that they can keep that under wraps.
That's why I want to be in those positions.
I think a lot of
because I know, do you get what I'm saying? We know they're going to be there.
Yeah.
We know they're going to be there. So because we know they're going to be there, we need to be there. Yeah. To stop them having those positions, to get into unions and get these people out of there.
Education.
But no, I don't want to be there. I want to talk shit about why they're there.
I think a lot of things could be stopped. I think more more white guys should get black pussy because it really.
Because I got some good.
It changes a lot. I mean, black pussy changes a lot of things. I think if they have
calms you down a little bit, right? Metaphor.
Don't lynch all of them. Let her stay.
I love you.
If we can save one black life in each city, my work is done.
I'm telling you, the pussy's good. The pussy is.
I'm gonna get black prostitutes and take them to Klan meeting and say, before you say that, hear her out.
Hear her out. Open up to.
Turn her mic on, please.
The doors of the legs are open.
There you go. Who don't like roast beef on rye?
That's terrible.
Think in the middle. Nobody gets it.
Meaty, baby.
That's Boar's head.
You like Pocky out here.
Come here, Lunchable.
Lunchable. Right. When he said it, I tried to immediately picture my own stuff, right?
Like roast beef.
It was like roast. It does kind of look like roast beef.
He said roast beef on rye.
On rye.
Because he's white. Okay.
Rye.
Rye is some rough bread, though. Rye.
You done been with a white guy. See, look at your face. You're like,
I haven't been with a white guy.
You haven't.
I have not been with a white guy. Because you know what? It got to be the right one that makes me. When I look at people, if I don't immediately want to have sex with you, then you're my friend.
You want skills?
You have
It's the cancer.
It's the cancer. I can get ready in front of Skills.
Reach over there. Hand me my panties, Skills. You ain't got no real man dick. You just got Skills dick. This nigga be naked with you. You be like, man, go get your towel out the room. Bitch, I'm trying to fuck you. This is a nigga dick. You see this nigga dick?
Oh my God.
Grandfather picked cotton.
My cheek. My cheek.
You already know.
I haven't found a white man that I just want to give it to immediately. I haven't found one yet. That's the one penis. Look, let me stop.
That's
that I ain't had yet.
Really? Okay.
No, I ain't had it
Kind
yet.
of penis.
I've seen it before. I went to this.
Don't ask me, by the way. Move over me like.
Have you had white, vagina?
Oh yeah. Oh, well,
now Skills. Go ahead. Skills.
No, go ahead.
Talk about his. Oh yeah, I had that.
Go ahead.
Y'all talk.
Y'all talk.
He was like, I had a Cabbage Patch, but my sister had a lot of Barbies. That's all.
Fuck out of here.
Malibu Barbie.
You got that.
Oh my God.
Don't tell. We want to hear the white story. Go ahead.
No, I'm okay. My wife watching this. Hey, baby.
Hi, wife. My uncle's hilarious. My uncle, which is hilarious because about last year it came out that he might actually be my father. My uncle's like 6'8". Yeah, this argument comes out, and I'm like, so you mean to tell me it's a possibility my dad might not be, but nobody wants to tell? Both? She won't tell me the truth.
She knows she's smart. You could tell.
She won't tell me the truth.
You could tell when a person's mama or grandmama used to get it in. Like my grandmama has a fucked up back. I know. About her spine, like she always. I'm like, when you see an old bitch get on the bus, like you know when she try to sit immediately down, you know that she took a lot of dick. It ain't because she old. It's because she
that's why.
was one of the
she don't
the real housewives of the civil rights. Like she was a freedom rider. She was going down to Selma sucking dicks for the movement. That's why.
She don't stand up erect no more. No.
Don't be like if these people feeling sorry for them. Come on, some of these hoes you see on these shows gonna get old, and that's gonna be the same lady on the bus.
And it look like they got a hanger in they shirt.
When their shoulders like this, from doing this, and they got arthritis in their hand from taking the dick and twisting at the top at the end when they fucking. And they got one of these hands. Look at your grandmama hand next time when she stirs some shit.
Man, you gonna have motherfuckers looking at their grandma hand. Let me see your hand, Granny.
But you should keep it real with you like grandma.
Let me see your knuckles.
She be like,
now grandma used to
see that pool paid for, don't you? Grandma like this. I say that because my parents are still together. They've been married for 36 years. They're still together.
Okay,
and both my parents cheated on each other. They did. Back in the day when your parents cheated on each other, you had an auntie that was your daddy's girlfriend, and you had an uncle that was your mama boyfriend. That's what we doing. That's what we do in Chicago. That's what it was. You didn't know that was your auntie. I had an auntie jockey. I didn't realize this bitch was my daddy's girlfriend until I was 16.
Yeah, my dad.
I came home, I was like, Auntie Jockey bought this for me. She was like, that ain't your goddamn auntie. That's your daddy's girlfriend. I was like, oh.
Hilarious.
But don't feel bad for my mama. I had an Uncle Charles too, nigga. I went to the zoo.
He took me everywhere.
He had a motorcycle, nigga. My dad used to be pissed off, nigga. He come home, I'm sitting on the back of this nigga motorcycle. My dad mad in the mother. Nigga, get off that nigga motorcycle.
This uncle, that ain't your goddamn uncle.
He was like, where
ain't my brother.
They in the house praising God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
My mom was pretty. She didn't hide it. She just brought him in. She just. And you better not say something. That's what she would be like. If you got a problem with it, you better get out. I'm 15. You know what I mean? Like so.
My mama, I come from a real household where your black woman hold it together. Like my father was laid off. He worked at U.S. Steel. He was laid off for a while. So sometimes my mama would be like, "With no food, my father couldn't provide."
Oh my God.
My mom would disappear, come back in, and next be some food on the table, and my father couldn't have none. My mama say, I will give you a kiss goodnight, but wait 2 days. So
oh my God. Let me wait 2 days. Wait 2 days.
Air kiss.
Man, we
you never gave your mama air kiss? You couldn't understand why? You're like, mwah, from over here. That's because she had a bump on the lip. But you had school pictures, didn't you? Didn't you take school?
You wanted them, right?
You wanted a bike, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
I wasn't at that point. My mother drank a lot of gin. She always want to get the coal out my eye in the morning. Now I'm walking in.
Drink a lot of gin.
You smell another nigga dick? That's what you
No, nigga.
No.
Seagrams. Seagrams.
Oh, I thought you were talking about cheating mom and she used to go like this. I was like, oh, that's
yeah, she do that, but it be gin.
Drink a lot of gin.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
I thought that was the nigga name. I thought he was Chinese.
Oh, no, nigga. No, she drank a lot of gin. They used to call her bumpy face.
I thought we was trying to be.
What? They used to call her what?
Bumpy face.
Wow.
Why they call your bottle bumpy face?
Because the
we gotta
bottle
get out here.
bumpy.
Why the bottle's bumpy Seagram?
Tell them the bottle is bumpy.
It is.
You know I don't
Single
drink.
gin on the side is bumpy.
Bumpy face.
Yeah, it had a
That's
little.
not a nickname I would want ever.
She was proud of it.
I know a girl named Bumpy Box, but it was a whole different type of.
Oh my gosh.
I like Nestle Crunch bars. I don't know.
Ooh.
You never look at the back of a Nestle Crunch? Okay, nobody. Just.
What's that, Razor Bump?
It's all nuts.
Anyways.
You never had a Star Crunch? No. That's a fashion. You never had a Little Debbie Star Crunch?
We got to get up out of here. It is that time. It is that time. Great show, man. Great technology, bringing everything together, stopping racism at one school at a time. You know what I mean? We have Metaphor in here doing his
Metaphor. Thank you for coming out,
me.
boy.
Thank y'all.
That
Thank y'all.
freestyle
Y'all
was
crazy.
awesome. Where can everybody
Oh
find you
man, I
at?
missed the freestyle.
Yeah,
MetaphorTheGreat.com. MetaphorTheGreat.com. And it's on Hip Hop DX, the Hollywood Freestyle, and you know, things of that nature.
We're gonna play it again when we go.
Get at me on Twitter though. That's at MetaphorTheGreat, GR.
Everything
number 8.
spelled.
Everything is
correctly.
spelled like it's spelled. Yeah, Metaphor.
I appreciate you for coming out.
Thank y'all
And I
for
wish
having
you
me.
Best of luck.
Y'all
with
crazy. Y'all
everything.
niggas is crazy. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get fly for my church.
Yeah.
I'm not going to your church.
He's like, I ain't going.
I'm never going to such church. Never.
Very progressive.
Very progressive.
Very progressive. We're radical with our message.
Rip,
Let 'em know,
right
Rip.
off the plane, right off the set, came up in the building, man. I appreciate you for showing the love. Just got finished filming Wild 'N Out, right?
We film Wild 'N Out. Got a couple other television shows that just filming.
going
I'm out
on?
here filming a show with Brandon C. Jackson and Craig Robinson.
I've been seeing him post about it.
So that's cool, and I got just booked the movie too. So I'm out here doing that. So you see a lot of me. So
What about the experiment, man? I seen you was over there.
Oh, big shout out to Brody,
Yes.
man. That's a big him and Jay Phillips, man. They're a great crew, man. I'm so proud
Wow.
of both of them and doing that too. And then the Hood Comedy Jam is coming out on Showtime, so that's coming out this. It was cool.
You working?
No, it was good because Showtime offered me a hour special, and what I did was I broke my hour up, and I just said instead of me doing an hour special, let me involve as many comics as I can. We shot it like that versus me just like, hey, it's about me. No,
That's big deal.
Let's all shine. And I put,
deal.
we did Def Jam when you had a rapper at the end and involved we put sketches, so it's like Def Comedy Jam mixed with the Bad Boys of
I
Comedy.
want to
mix.
get out there.
So
We gotta
it was
ride.
cool.
Yes,
we gotta get out there next time.
Look, he full disclosure, he had put the word in for me. I was gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? If I could have got out there, he had put the word in for me.
Well, because I didn't have creative control because when they're still gonna pick their people. And I was like, I need at least a couple of slots for people I fuck with, and this is what I need. And I try to put on as many people as I possibly
That's what
could
you're
with my
supposed
little special. So I didn't want to be like, hey, it's a rib special.
Little,
So, and
it
I
ain't
was
little.
blessed to be able to do that. So we got.
Congrats, and I wish and continue much more. Both of you guys, I appreciate you. Skills, anything coming up?
Well, this weekend, 4 shows at the J Spot. I'll be featuring for Red Grant over there.
This weekend?
Yeah, this weekend. He's doing the taping for Snoop Dogg this weekend. 4 shows at the J Spot, 8:30 and 10:30. I will be featuring. Catch me there.
Dope.
Yay. London didn't make it in. You guys make sure you follow him at
Yes.
Real London Brown. Real London Brown. And Andrea 3 Stacks, man,
Stacks.
Feel better. Make sure you follow
3
me
Stacks.
at the Nika Simone, TheNikaSimone. Make sure you follow my blogs. They're pretty funny. It's about my inner rantings and ravings from my bathroom toilet. Make sure you follow thecomedyhype.com.
Get in my little.
Got a couple things on it. Oh, you didn't get to?
You said
Some more stuff? Oh, I'm sorry. We talking about you talking about all the movies.
Yeah,
and
he's
stuff.
doing
I
real
was
shit.
like,
Talking about all of it.
Yeah, you
I
talking
want to
about
talk
little
about my MySpace. Excuse me.
All right, The Matrix.
The Matrix.
Go ahead, hit him with it.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram. Everything is Rip Michaels. First of all, my name is RIPMICHEALS. So a lot of stuff, the E is always before the A. And you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, us all at Rip Michaels. And a big shout out to Godfrey. They just launched the Comedy Giant thing with Godfrey. It's called Comedy Giants. It's a huge social stream network that airs on every single thing, and it's a great platform. It's huge sketch comedy. It's bringing it back to the thing. So big shout out to Godfrey, and Brandon's on that too, and Judah Freelander, and a couple other comedians. It's a really good platform. All y'all should start getting on this.
What's it called? What's that called?
Comedy Giants.
Okay.
Comedy Giants.
Yes. Everything funny. It's gonna be really good. Oh, and shout out to Nick for the whole Wild 'N Out cast for the new season.
Oh yeah, Nick Cannon. Hey Nick, come on by.
Nick getting that single life. He doing push-ups and getting new pussy. That's what he on.
Want some 6'2"? I'm just playing. Anyway,
Yeah, he asked me to watch his daughter. I was like, where you going? Nigga, get some pussy. Did you do another season? I was like, all right, then come on.
Come on, you needed it, right? Anyways, I appreciate you guys for coming out. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yes.
Tune in next week. We'll see you next time.
Come to my church.
Show. I don't.
1, 2, 3, kick it.
Hey, yo, what's going on, world? It's Jabril Battle, aka Metaphor the Great. Shout out to Hip Hop DX. This is my Hollywood freestyle. They say whatever you doing when New Year's coming, you do all year without a doubt. With 12 o'clock, I was writing rhymes, so all this year, y'all assed out. I be bummy rocking fake shit. I don't care, still my delivery fly like next day air. Homie, watch your speech over them beats before I make it hot for your ass like some heated seats. Who told you to speak? You spit it too timid. I got it locked, remain silent like the Fifth Amendment. Try to send a rap message, well, I ain't get it. Your flow ain't have enough bars, guess you gotta rescind it. Being forthright, yours ain't like what four right. I smoke mics times twice, bring double exhaust pipes. Meta 4, 5, 6. Hey, crack your snake guys. Snake guys try to roll on meta. No dice. Best by far the nicest. Voila. Compared to you, what I do is magic, nigga. To die, abracadabra, the best flow, nigga. Shark tongue saw you in half like presto, nigga. Moonchild, June 30th I was born. True cancer, live strong without that bracelet on. I be turned up sober, so I'm always able to put the squeeze on you pussies like chicks do Kegels. They can't hang with what I print on pages. Metaphor be tripping. Call your travel agent talking shit in the clubs. Guns back at the spot. I bring the heat right to the joints like some icy hot. Try me not, it's the great one. 4, it's the great one. Why you gotta call your boys? 4, I am broke as hell, no joke for real. I still come through and hook up your cable for 50 bills. You get caught, please don't tell, please don't say it was Jabril unless they need cable too. Then give them my cell, I'm running the cell. Nah, for real money, why y'all counting Brill money? Brill money, still lil money, barely bill money. Rob Brill, real funny, I still put that thing to them. I just start eating his young money, like Wayne in them. Bars get cheers like Sam Malone, Frazier Crane in them. Vocal sick, throat cancer, I should sound like T-Pain in them. Girls, I don't be gaming them, all of them I'm claiming them. Mine, 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 so I get 3 times the brain with them. Jay got spanked. Bark at Fendi. Tell him to make a call, cause me and wifey want to menage Nikki. I still flirt with dirty money. Sony Pictures pay slow. But on that tip, the crop ain't ready yet. It's only young Dro.